Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do some Valentine's Day themed watercolor. So let's do it. Okay, so to start off, I'm just going to go through my materials. I have my Arches watercolor paper, I have my Winsor Newton watercolors in my palette, and I'm using my Princeton snap brush in a size 6 because I'm working on smaller paper today. So I'm going to give you two ideas for Valentine's Day cards that you could do. I'm going to do a floral idea and then kind of a heart watercolor pattern that you could use. These are very simple and very easy, and you don't have to do a lot. Just kind of have fun with it, make it bright and festive and fun. And let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my floral design. So because it's not a huge piece of paper, I'm just going to do maybe 2 flowers. So I'm going to start off with a pink, and I'm just going to water it down so it's a very light wash. And I'm just going to do a petal here, just adding a bit more water, not a lot, just because it's a smaller brush and I want to make sure that it's wet enough so I can blend some more colors on there. Do another petal over here, like that. So a very light wash. And when I think Valentine's Day, I think lots of pink, sometimes red, but I'm gonna go for like a pink and yellow kind of bright, springy, uplifting floral pattern. So now I'm gonna go back in with my pink. Now I'm just going directly right in the paint so I can make sure it's dark. And I'm just gonna tap around where it would meet in the middle. I might drag some of them out. But essentially I just want to keep that really light wash because when it dries I find it's really nice, a really nice contrast. I might even bring a bit of yellow in there too. Just in some places, oops. Just to brighten it up. Maybe around the tips. Now when you go back in with your color, you want to make sure that it's still wet so it's not just another layer over, and that will help it blend nicely. Like that. Then I'm just going to go back in with my yellow in the middle. I'm going to do some dots. Might even drag some pieces out. Like so. I go back in there with some more pink. It's just up to you what you want it to look like. You know, there's no wrong way to do this. It's your preference. Just play around like that. Then I'm going to maybe do like a coral flower. So I'm going to take some yellow, mix it in with my pink so it's a nice peachy color. I'm going to do a nice corally kind of rose. Roses are very popular on Valentine's Day. I'm not the biggest fan of roses, to be quite honest. My favorite flower of all time are peonies, flowers. I'm just going to go back in the middle with darker paint. That's a bit too orangey for me, so I'm just going to add a bit more pink. Just around the middle. So it will blend out nicely. Like that. I may actually drag some of these petals a bit bigger. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some leaves. So I'm just going in with my sap green, and I'm just gonna, you can even slightly touch some of the petals so it bleeds into one another. I really like that effect. You don't have to do that though. just going to go back in with some darker paint just to give it a little bit of shadow and depth, make it a little bit more interesting to look at, like so. And maybe I'll do some contrasting leaves, just a little bit darker, just as something else. I'm just using the shape of my brush to create smaller leaves. Like so. And there you go. You can add more leaves, you can add more flowers if you like, but there's a very simple floral pattern that you could do. So there's that one. That's an idea for a card. Now, another idea is to do kind of like a heart background pattern. So this is super easy, but it's really cute. So I'm just going to show you. So pick the colors that you want. You could use pinks and purples or blues or whatever you want. I'm going to do more traditional, the pink and yellow, kind of what I was doing with the other one. Just really like those colors together. And I'm just going to do some heart shape patterns going across. But I'm going to want them to touch because I want them to bleed into each other. I think it gives a really nice effect when they're kind of all connected. So I start off with one heart. Then I pick another color, so I'm going to go for a darker pink. And I'm just going to gently touch the other hearts so some of that color bleeds into it. Like so. I'm going to take another color, I'm going to use some yellow. Do another heart and just gently touch that pink so it runs into the yellow, like so, and then another one. Now you can even go back, so I'm going to take more yellow and just tap little parts. I might even tap over here. Just makes it interesting to look at. I'm going to actually extend this one. There. And then just do this all the way down. And there you go. There is your heart pattern for a Valentine's Day card. So once you're done, stick them on a card. write Happy Valentine's Day or love or whatever words you want, and there you go. You have some beautiful homemade Valentine's Day cards. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram for more. Bye guys.